Alrighty.
Oh, it's on. Freak yes.
There we are. Welcome to the channel, everybody. We are the Ultimate Smash Brothers. I am Burke Knapp.
Mine's Kaden Curtis. Good to meet you.
And we are going to be going over our Smash Brothers Ultimate Prediction tier list. Now, we both made our own tier list. We're going to be having mine up on the screen first, and then we'll kind of compare. If we can get it shared onto the screen, we will. If not, then we'll just talk about it. We'll go through.
That might be the easier option here.
Alrighty, so now we're going to scroll up, and here we go. Alrighty, so now down here in F tier, we've got the Mii characters, because truly, they are terrible. And their base forms, they're just pretty ridiculous, especially the Mii Brawler.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be just absolute trash. I think the Gunner's probably the best of them, but it's not really a comparison.
Like, when they took out the custom moves, that just killed any kind of viability that they had in anything. In fact, I was watching a video today, I don't remember who, it might have been Mewtwo King, but he was like, unban them, just unban them, just unban them.
There's no reason to have them unbanned, have them not unbanned. No, I agree.
That's all I have for F tier as well.
Okay, perfect. So we're good. We've agreed at least. We're in the same area.
So far, so good.
So then I've got E tier. It looks like
I don't have an E tier.
No E tier.
Go
okay.
Straight from D to F like grades.
Alrighty, so I've got an E tier here. We've got Wii Fit Trainer first off. Now I don't think she has any really major improvements that are going to help her game. I hope they fixed her hitboxes, but really I don't think she's a very good character. So she's probably the worst in the game.
Well, I mean, since I only have D, you have D and E, we might as well put yours together.
That's true, yeah.
D and E, and I'll just go along my D here. So
yeah, we'll start with the E, and then we'll just kind of go into D, yeah.
There we go. So I also have Wii Fit Trainer as the lowest of my D tier. She's not good.
No, not at all.
She's not good.
You see this random pro player John Numbers that will get like these crazy Wii Fit Trainer setups in Smash 4, and he's the only one. So realistically, we're not looking at anything very good here. Oh yeah, she's the bottom. Then we got King DDD, just probably easily the worst heavy in the game. Oh, just terrible. I mean, there's not much to say about it.
But Burke, he can suck up projectiles now. Remember?
That's all you get, DDD.
The only redeeming feature, only thing making you even slightly viable.
No, it's ridiculous. Like, if that's all they give you, and they give all the other heavies all these crazy things, who cares if you have a three frame jump squat? No one cares. You're the worst heavy in the game, bar none.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
I also have him in my D tier. He's a little bit further down, but he's also right down there.
Perfect. Most of mine aren't super like congested. Like definitely E tier, D tier. They're all about the same plane. Mm-hmm. As we get up into C, B, A, we'll go by row, and they'll be actually like A+, A minus. But right now, they're all about the same.
Gotcha.
I've got Bowser Jr. down there as well. Looks like you got the same. Yep.
I do.
I mean, again, hardly any buffs that I can see really helping him become more than a mediocre character, gimmicky dude.
Yeah.
Got Pac-Man.
As do I.
I see you've got him right next to Wii Fit Trainers. That's
so far so good.
Yeah. Pac-Man is just terrible. Crom. You know, I think Crom is actually not as bad as I originally thought. I thought about putting him in D, but I cannot get over the fact that his up B just stalls him. He loses all horizontal momentum as soon as he starts his up B. That's terrible.
Here I'm coming, just a little further sideways. I just need to be just a little higher. Oh, instead of going forward, continuing to go forward, I'm just going to stop completely, go straight up, and then straight down to my death.
I mean, I did watch some footage, and his ground speed's pretty good. I mean, he's like Roy, so he's got a lot of really great stuff.
Yeah.
And his airspeed's not too bad. I saw him trying to recover a couple times, and he made it back several times. I just think that's going to kill him. Characters that can gimp are going to massacre this character, so I can't put him any higher.
And if you have a character that can gimp him from far away, like all I have to do is hit you with a fireball is Mario. I just have to double jump, fireball, and you're gimped.
Yeah,
There's
for
nothing
sure.
you can do.
For sure.
I also have him in D tier.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not good. I have a couple of controversial ones in D tier, as you may see.
Oh yeah, I can. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing Samus down there, which Okay, yeah, probably.
Arguably.
Arguably a D tier character. I can probably get behind that. She looks like all of her potential has been stifled a little bit from Smash 4.
Yeah, so her rolls have always been bad, and they took away one of her best combos.
Yeah, I think that's gonna make her suffer a lot.
And her combo starters as well. Like the dash attack doesn't combo into anything. I mean, maybe forward air if you can muster it.
yeah. I'm not thinking so.
Yeah, so I stuck her down in D tier. But I also put Little Mac in D tier.
Little Mac, really? Yeah. Even with the extra little buff of recovery. I know it's not a ton. Is that the same reason as Chrom?
Yes, the exact same reason as Chrom. Like, in the same family of problems that Chrom has, his neutral game's not going to have an issue. That's not the problem. Like, Little Mac's counter is really good. His ground speed is terrific. He has armor on all of his smash attacks, etc., etc. But it doesn't matter to me that you add the side B to the up B.
Yeah.
Like, you can just gimp him and away he goes.
Yeah, he did okay in Smash 4 trying to get back to the recovery. Little Mac mains found ways, but you probably got a point. I've got him up much higher, but we'll get to that when that comes.
Yeah, let's continue. So that's the end of my... Well,
we got Jigglypuff too.
Jigglypuff
and I've got her in D tier, so...
Okay, that's fair.
Pretty mediocre. Probably not the worst character in the game. She looks a little better. Hopefully, I think the balloon knockback will help her in this engine, but not enough to actually save her.
Well, also her aerial attacks have close to no lag.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that will help her.
But that doesn't fix the move itself.
For sure.
So that's why I put her so far down.
Okay, I've got Robin down here as well, down in D tier. I think starting off without the sword, that makes her her so good. I think waiting for that to crop up is gonna ultimately push down a little bit. I think he's maybe D or E tier in Smash 4 anyway, but I think terrible ground speed. I think the worst in the game. That's pretty abysmal.
If Ganondorf is outrunning you, you have a problem.
Yeah, I don't love Robin in any regard. Slow. Attacks and setups aren't very good. I think she's going to suffer in this engine especially. Duck Hunt as well. Good zoner character. Got a lot of tools. I just hate him. He just... I don't think he can actually do anything unless you're Raito, and no one else is Raito, so I think that Duck Hunt is also down there.
I hate him.
I just hate him.
I love that reason.
Yes.
It's so good. It's succinct. That's what it is.
I've got Falco down here in D as well.
Oh, that's so sad.
I think that, even with his melee dare that he's got, I don't know. I think he'll definitely be the worst of the space animals in the game.
That much is for sure. I'm just sad to see him down there.
Yeah, just mediocre. Ike's down here as well. Again, same kind of reasoning with Chrom. His up B is, it's the disjoint helps, but having such a mediocre recovery, even the side B, it's too predictable, and I don't think he's going to do well either. And Pit and Dark Pit,
I know you don't like them at all.
Are the most mediocre characters in the game. And I thought about putting them right dead middle because they're not bad, but they're not anything more than good. But no, they're so mediocre. I think they cannot be anywhere else.
They're just unremarkable. There's nothing about them that you can use besides maybe Dark Pit's side B. But other than that, and Pit's new side B from Brawl to Smash 4 and now to Ultimate, it's just Captain Falcon's side B.
Yeah,
that's all it is. I mean, Dark Pit's side B has much more of a favorable angle when it comes to knockouts. But that's it. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're just pretty unremarkable. Now let's get into the C tier for me, and then we're moving on to C tier for Kaden as well.
Yes, we're going to jump in together here.
So I've got Yoshi at the bottom of C tier.
I should probably put Yoshi a little lower than I did.
That's about the same area, roughly the same middle of the line.
Your ex bounce now. Good job.
Yeah, it's not going to help. He's never been anything that great.
No.
I've got Kirby as well, and I see Kirby up in C tier with you as well.
Yes, Kirby's.
So we're in agreement.
I put Kirby high/mid C. I want to say a lot of it was because they brought his dash from melee back.
Ooh, that is nice. Yes, I do like that. I think that's a smart idea.
And he has very strong kill potential in up smash and his hammer.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, same issue with Crom and Little Mac, but much to a lesser degree. Gimping him off the edge is going to be really easy.
For sure. For sure. I've also got Rob down here. I don't know. I didn't think he was very remarkable in Smash 4 either. I think Brawl was probably his best iteration. He's got some good projectile setups, but again, I don't know who utilizes those all that well. Maybe I'm just a scrub. I don't know. That might be the problem.
I put Rob a little bit higher. I've seen some crazy plays with Rob that seem a lot more reliable than not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And plus he has a really good spike, and he has really good air mobility because his back air also moves him forward.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, his ability to move around in the air is really good, especially combined with his up B. And now you know how long he's going to be in his up B.
Yeah,
because he has that gauge on his chassis or whatever it is.
That is nice.
Hey, he has a gauge now. That's nice. Besides that, he doesn't have any other changes, so he's not crazy high on my list either.
I've also got Ness. I see Ness is at the bottom of your C tier, so we're about the same.
Ness's recovery is
Ness's
the worst in
recovery
the
is terrible.
game.
It's so bad. It's so hard to Ness correctly, and with
It
the blue
is.
knockback, all of his combos are now gone, effectively gone from Smash 4. So can't just 0 to death someone off the side anymore.
No, you can't. I'm I put Lucas and Ness right next to each other at the bottom of
really?
C.
Lucas down there too.
I put Lucas ahead of Ness.
Mhm,
Lucas
yes.
is better than Ness. But that up B, I don't care who you are. You can just
difficult.
if you counterpick. If you're a character that can reflect or absorb projectiles,
That's true.
they can't get back to the ledge no matter how hard they try.
You Rosalina them, they're dead. There's no way to live. You're right.
Or Mr. Game & Watch, bucket that.
Yeah.
Bucket that. They're dead.
It's the best counter, I think. Alrighty, I've got Greninja down here, and maybe he maybe belongs up in B. I think I might have accidentally lumped him there with Lucario, so I'm gonna move him up to bottom of B. I think he's a little quicker than that. Lucario, a much worse version of Mewtwo. The aura mechanic isn't all that impressive to me. Really, fairly light. I don't like Lucario.
I see. Lucario would be on my list of top 3 characters in all of Smash that I hate the most.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Melee. I never played super competitively, but I was a fan, and Mewtwo was one of my mains. And then when Brawl came out, they took Mewtwo out and put Lucario in his place. And it's oh, you put another stupid ninja dog in. I hate that those are the more popular Pokemon, are the ones that look like ninjas.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo. Mewtwo was way better.
Yeah, Lucario is pretty unremarkable, that's for sure.
His smash attacks have crazy startup and ending lag. His up B, if he lands on the flat ground, the ending lag is 12 years long.
Yeah, it's abysmal. It's terrible to watch.
And the aura mechanic's just not worth it to me. So I also put him in C.
Then I've got Wolf right here. Wolf, I think, will be a strong character. I think his neutral game will be pretty good. But in the long run, it's a matter of why didn't you pick Fox at this point? I mean, really, his up B is quite terrible.
But Burke, he has an eye patch.
Yeah, he is. If you want to be the edgelord, I suppose. He does have more killing power. He's not mediocre like Falco, but I don't think he's remarkable at all.
Well, his side B does have that sweet spot now.
That's true. I think that is his redeeming recovery feature. That's why I didn't put him in B. Because I think he would be pretty bad without it.
Yeah, I think so too. And he also can't side B up B. I don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure I saw a video of either Fox or Falco side Bing and then up
I
Bing.
did see it as well. Yep, I think that is actually a thing.
But Wolf cannot do that for sure.
No, yeah. If Fox can do that, I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat my flex tape, I suppose. Next up, I've got Doc Mario. I want to put him higher. His recovery looks just as bad as it did in 4.
Yeah.
And now he's gonna spike, so that's cool.
That's good.
And he's strong, so
he's in high C for me.
Yeah, I like Doc. I really do, but I want him to be better.
Yeah, I wish he was.
Alas. Next, I got Wario. Looks like we're again about the same.
Mid-C.
I want Wario. I want to be so good with Wario. maybe this is the game. I don't know.
Poor Wario. I wish they didn't make him so weird. Like I played Wario Land 4. That was my first experience. I think I told you that.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first experience with Wario, and I was blown away by that game. It was so fun. And then they put him in Smash for the first time in Brawl, and he was just twitchy and awkward and weird. And I'm like, where did this come from? I don't know this Wario. And they made him less twitchy now, but he's still just weird. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So I don't know. I want to like Wario more. Like take the biker outfit away.
Yeah.
Like WarioWare, I get it, but like take the biker outfit away. Give him his classic stuff and make him half normal, please.
For sure. I've got Charizard next. I think he's absolutely the weakest of the Pokemon Trainer trio.
Definitely.
We will be ranking Pokemon Trainer as an individual character as well, but
yes,
as a whole, Charizard's just not very good.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see on my list, he's low C.
Mm-hmm.
I would call him the worst heavy besides DDD.
For sure. No, easily. He, I think the problem is he doesn't have Rock Smash anymore with the Super Armor to help him land. And that's really important in this game.
Yeah.
But then I've got Samus and Dark Samus.
Okay.
A lot of people were saying that Dark Samus's role is going to be much better because it's not a morph ball role, but it's not. It's almost exactly the same frame data. I think Dark Samus will be slightly better. With the role, it's close. I think it'll just be fun. I'm wondering if there are any other measurable differences that we haven't really noticed yet. And I'm guessing that there will be utilized by the community, and so I'm putting him, her. I don't know what Dark Samus is.
It might be an it.
It's an it, I think. I think you're right.
So if you look at my tier list, I put Samus at D. I put Dark Samus high C.
Yeah.
Now it's not just an aesthetic thing. I promise.
Yeah,
like
I believe you.
Dark Edgelord Samus. I don't know. Of all the gameplay that I've seen of Dark Samus. And granted, we forgot to mention this at the very beginning. This is all early opinion. We haven't even played the game.
Hasn't come out yet.
This is all speculation from what we've seen. But of the gameplay that I have seen, Dark Samus is just, I don't know. It seems like her moves combo into each other better.
I sure hope so. I think you're right. I think some of the footage I saw, the knockback is different angles.
Yeah.
For sure on the dash attack, I think it sends them at a different angle. So I think you're probably right. And I don't think Samus is going to be as bad as people think she is going to be.
Probably not.
And so I think Dark Samus will probably be marginally better. And I'm hoping she'll be much better, and then I can kind of have that as my projectile character. But that's high hopes for me. And now I'm onto Incineroar on mine, and we're like exactly the same placement, just about.
Yeah.
Looks strong. Strong moves, good attacks. I think it'll be fun to play as Incineroar.
Oh, I think it'll be a blast.
But, again, recovery. It's just terrible.
Maybe a fire blast.
Oh!
Okay. I do think that Incineroar will be crazy fun to play. I don't think he's going to be that great.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, if your side B command grab, which is really good, has a chance to fail if you're not quick enough. Like, that by itself. Also, I saw this today. There's a chance, like, Incineroar's recovery is bad enough, and the N lag on his side B is bad enough, that if you side B someone off the ledge, and, like, if you do it just on time and you lariat them back onto the stage, it's possible that you can't get back onto the stage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's pretty awful.
And I don't know if it was a button misinput by whoever was playing the game, but they jumped off stage, grabbed the person, did a perfect lariat, they got sent back onto the stage, and then the person couldn't get back onto the stage as Incineroar.
Oh man.
There's a double jump, up B, oh no, and they just like...
So that's how you gimp him, is you just go off stage and let him command grab you.
I guess, like, Incineroar's recovery is pretty abysmal.
And I think Ridley will suffer the same way. I've got him. It looks like you've got him quite a bit lower, even lower than Charizard.
Yeah.
I think he'll be. I don't think he'll be terrible. I think people will have to learn how to utilize Ridley before he's good. I could see him moving up on the tier list for sure. But right now, from what we've seen, it does not look like he's that good.
See, I personally think one of the strengths. So first of all, I'm going to move Ridley ahead of Charizard.
There we
I'm
go.
thinking about it. But one of the things that I've noticed about heavies is that if you're a heavy with a strong combo game, you're going to be high tier.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Donkey Kong and Bowser were so good in Smash 4, because
sure.
they had really good combos. I don't feel like Ridley has any combos at all.
No.
I feel like he's a one hit and
granted,
wait
that
for the
one
next
hit's
one.
gonna knock you out of the park if it lands, but
if it lands.
That's
And then
the problem.
he's big enough to where if you do your combo game on him and knock him off the stage, first of all, combo fodder.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, his recovery's not going to be good enough to be able to get back to the stage from anywhere he wants.
No, I think you're right. Alrighty, so let's go on to Mega Man. Got him again, right up where I've got him.
C, yeah, high C.
Mega Man High C. Mega Man was good in Smash 4. I think that's cool. Removing his footstool combos will definitely hinder him a lot.
I was just going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they took that away. That's all he had.
Yeah, he's got some tools. They're fine. If you pick Mega Man, I'm gonna pick Bowser and get the tough guy armor, and I'm gonna beat you. That's just how it's gonna work. I'm gonna counter pick Bowser on you every time.
You can't lemon me when I'm Bowser.
Exactly. That's my opinion on him. You pick the right counter pick and he loses. That's just all there is to it. Then I've got Palutena. Finally, not an E tier. I actually hated Palutena in Smash 4, but I'm not gonna just hate her in Ultimate automatically because I think she'll actually be fun to play.
I have her about high mid.
Yeah.
C.
Okay.
So I do think the changes that they made to her were good. Like her tilts are all faster, am I right?
Yeah.
And a little bit stronger. And her aerials are also stronger.
For sure.
So her frame data is good, but I don't know. Like take customs away. Granted, she does have that reflect / counter.
That's true. Yeah, that's one of her best tools for sure.
Like she's the only one besides K. Rool that has that,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not mistaken.
It's a great option, especially when instead of worrying about I'm going to use this as my projectile, like if they shoot a projectile, I'm going to do my side B. Now you just always down B if they're trying to pressure you with an item or a projectile, and they attack you at the same time, or they get the frame trap on you. You'll be able to just counter both of them at any point. I think that's really exceptional.
It's a good one-trick pony.
Yeah, absolutely.
But other than that, I just don't think like her up smash. But that's about all she has.
Yeah, I think she'll be much better. Nothing too remarkable.
I agree with that.
So let's finish off your tiers now. So we're pretty much dead even on what we've gone through so far, except you've got Robin in C.
Right.
You've got Robin in C. It looks like you've got Falco in C.
I do.
And who am I? Ice Climbers as well.
Climbers.
Okay, so let's talk about why Robin's up in C.
Okay, so I actually deliberated on Robin for a little bit because I don't have a ton of experience with Robin in Smash 4.
Mm-hmm.
I just know that she is bad, very bad.
Yeah.
So I think the universal jump squat is going to help Robin.
Okay, I can see that.
General frame data improvements are going to help. Also, the angled up B is going to help just a little bit.
Yeah, I could see that. I think that's true.
So Robin is not going to be sensational in this game, to say the least. But I think she has improved just enough to jump up a tier for me.
Okay.
Just enough.
Okay. I can get behind that.
Let's see. Ice Climbers. So Ice Climbers, it's easy to kill Nana. See, this is one of my opinions in Smash.
Mm-hmm.
And this may not be a healthy opinion to have for Smash. And this may not be why I'm the best Smash player ever. I find that if you have to rely on having something else to be good, you're not a good character. That's just personal opinion for me. For example, as Ice Climbers, if you have to rely on Nana being there to be good, to win tournaments, then you're not playing the game correctly. I feel the same about Rosalina, and we'll get to her.
Yeah,
but Luma. Like if you don't have Luma, then like if you have to rely on Luma to be strong, like I just don't feel like that's a good idea for a character. Ice Climbers do have a lot of kill power when they're together.
For sure. And
if you're at high enough percent, their down B will freeze you. So like they're gonna rack up the damage on you, freeze you just long enough to get an F smash out, and away you go. However, like I said before, if you have to rely on Nana being there to do that, it's just not as good for me.
Yeah, combo characters are pretty finicky. And I missed Game & Watch as well. I didn't see that you got Game & Watch down in C tier as well.
Just not a fan of Game & Watch.
I know you aren't. Losing to Game & Watch is not your thing.
No, quit beeping at me.
Getting 9'd, I think, is one of the most satisfying and one of the most disrespectful things in Smash, for sure.
And actually, along the same vein, so Game & Watch doesn't have a ton of kill potential.
Mm-hmm.
Not a ton. I mean, down smash is really good. Up smash has armor.
That's one of his best tools. Having that armor is really good for Game & Watch.
And this is why he's not D or F tier, is because he has those tools. But I think his F smash has less range. Am I right?
Probably. And
also racist? Question mark.
They got rid of that, or they're getting rid of that.
But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Game & Watch in general. Like that side B, if you have to rely on a 9 to get a kill,
yeah,
and if you're also chancing getting hurt yourself with a 1, like, I don't know.
Now, what about his forward air? Drops a bomb. His bomb drop.
That's a really good edge guarding tool. A lot. Mm-hmm. I think it's a lot better than that little box thing that he did.
For sure.
What is that? What is that supposed to be?
I'm not sure. I think it was universally understood you back air with Game & Watch instead of fairing with him because it's just a much better move.
Well, now that you mention it, if you're Game & Watch and you want to gimp someone like Chrom or Little Mac, all you have to do is jump far enough to drop a bomb on him.
Yeah.
And then jump back.
And air dodging has been nerfed so bad in this game that if they air dodge through it, they're going to die.
Yeah.
They're not going to have enough recovery. And if they just take it, they're going to get launched off. I think you're right. For them, but that's not anything remarkable because they're gimpable for sure.
Like, you bomb someone like Wario, he's still going to make it back to the stage.
Oh, easy.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know. I don't feel like he has enough tools to be great.
Okay. We'll come back to him in B tier for me. And Falco, my man.
Yeah, Falco. I love Falco. He has the most personality out of all the space animals. Because Wolf is just like, I'm going to get you, Fox. And Fox is like,
I'll try my best.
And Falco's just like, shut your mouth. I'm Falco. What's up? So he just has a lot of attitude. I love the character. They did improve his down air.
That's true.
His down air's a lot better than it was in Smash 4.
Got the melee there, and I think that's good.
But then all of his other moves are essentially identical, are they not?
Yeah.
Like, I have another buddy. He's really good with Falco, and granted, I was playing him with Ganondorf, Brawl Ganondorf, so that might be why I have a little bit higher opinion of Falco than you do. But I don't know. I feel like the tools he has are good enough to be decent if you're good with Falco.
I think you're right. I think, yeah.
And then spike people's pancakes with your down air.
Perfect. So I think we're gonna wrap this up for right now. We'll make this a 2-parter. We'll make this part 1 right now. We'll come back with part 2 of our tier list comparison videos. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day.
Rock and roll.